Hi everyone, welcome to join today's seminar. My name is Fung Sai Fu from Hong Kong. I'm one of the AGU TLATC members. Hi, Professor Liu Xing, how are you?
Hi, Dr. Feng. Fine, thank you.
Good to see you.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. So how's the weather in Beijing?
Oh, it's very nice, very good.
Oh, that's good. In Hong Kong, yesterday we got a typhoon, but now it's all right. And so today we're happy to have you here to have the seminar to share your experience with our Asian gymnastic community. As we know that the COVID-19 is severely affect the AGU competitions as well as the courses for the judges. In view of this situation, we are grateful that the AGU technical committees has recommended to organize a series of judge education online seminars for the Asian gymnastics community. For trampoline gymnastics, there will be 3 seminars topics in total. And those topics will including the historical development of our sport, the major rules and regulations in trampoline gymnastics, and also the rules in the major competitions. We also have some practical sections on difficulty and execution judging. And those seminars will be delivered by various AGU TLATC members. And today, we are really honored to have Professor Liu Xing with us to share the information about the trampoline development as well as the technical regulations of our sport. Before I pass the time to Professor Liu, I would like to briefly introduce his background. Professor Liu is a Vice Chancellor of Xinyang Sport University. He possesses a doctorate degree from Beijing Sport University. He also published over 30 books and journal articles that related to sports science and management. In terms of his contribution to trampoline community, he has been the FIG judges for more than 20 years. And he is also currently the FIG TLATC member. He also holds the position of the director of the Technology and Scientific Committee of China Trampoline Association. And of course, he's also the AGU TLATC president. Without further ado, let's invite Professor Liu to share his experience with us. Professor Liu, please.
Thank you, Dr. Feng. Hello, everyone. According to AGU training program for judges, today I'm going to give you my lecture for trampoline judges. Today, my topic is an overview of trampoline development and the technical regulation. My lectures include 3 parts. Part 1, overview of trampoline development. Part 2, FIG technical regulation. Part 3, call points and specific judges rule. Part 1, overview of trampoline development. In this part, I would like to give you brief information of trampoline development over the past years. In this part, include 5 points. Point 1, milestone of trampoline development. In 1934, trampoline was invented by an American gymnast named George Nissen. In 1984, as a sport, the first US national championship in trampoline was held. In 1955, trampoline became a competition program of Pan America. In 1964, the first trampoline world championship was held in London, Great Britain. In 1964, International Trampoline Federation was founded in Frankfurt, Germany. In 1972, Japan participated in Trampoline World Championship for the first time. And this is also the Asian countries take part in the World Championship. This is the first time. In 1984, the 13th Trampoline World Championship in Osaka. And this is an Asia country, the first time to organize the World Championship. In 1985, trampoline became an official competition program of World Games. In 1988, trampoline was recognized as an international federation by the IOC. In 1997, IOC Congress made a decision. Trampoline entered 2000 Olympic Games, Sydney. In 1998, 71st Congress in Portugal, trampoline and sports acrobatics as a FIG new discipline, and International Trampoline Federation is dissolved. In 1999, January 1st, trampoline became a FIG new discipline. In 1999, China participated in Trampoline World Championship for the first time. In 2000, the Sydney Olympic Games, trampoline became an official competition program at the Olympic Games, the first time. Alexander Moskalenko and Elena Kalavaeva, both from Russia, they won gold medals in men's individual and women's individual. In 2004, Athens Olympic Games, Yuri Nikidin from Ukraine and Doganadze from Germany, they received the gold medals in men's and women's individual. In 2006, the 15th Asian Games in Doha, trampoline became the official sports. In 2008, Beijing Olympic Games, Lu Chunlong and He Wenna, both from China, they won the gold medals in men and women's individual. In 2010, the first Youth Olympic Games in Singapore, trampoline is a part of the competition programs. In 2010, the first Trampoline Asia Championship in Thailand. In 2011, introduction of the time of flight in trampoline judging. In 2012, the London Olympic Games, Dongdong from China and McLennan from Canada, they won the gold medals in men's and women's individual. In 2014, the FIG celebrates the 50th anniversary for trampoline in USA. In 2016, Rio Olympic Games, Hantaro from Belarus and McLennan from Canada, they received the gold medals in men's and women's individual. In 2017, horizontal displacement is included in the trampoline judging. In 2018, at a new event to trampoline gymnastics championships, all-round team. In 2019, 34 trampoline gymnastics world championship in Tokyo. So point 2, the competition system for trampoline in the world and the regions. Trampoline now is more and more popular in the world. And many competition include multi-sports games, include the trampoline. Many competitions include Olympic Games, Youth Olympic Games, World Games, World Championships, World Cups, Continental Championships, such as Asian Championships, European Championships, Africa Championships, and so on. And World Age Group competition, and Junior Trampoline, the World Championship. This is just in the plan for the next cycle. And FIG Trampoline TC already discussed several times for the Junior World Championship. Point 3, current numbers of gymnastics in the world. From this table, you can see the numbers of gymnasts now in the international levels in each discipline. The table shows the age group and the seniors, the athlete. You can see the trampoline now senior, the men, we have 606 gymnasts. The ladies, now we have 555. Age group, men's, now we have 458. And women's, we have 585. So total, over 2,000. This is just licensed gymnasts. And we also have many amateur. So I think this is a big number. So the trampoline now is in the world now is more and more popular and attract many teenagers now enjoying these sports. Point 4, technical level distribution in the world. This is the top 3 of all previous Olympic Games 2000 to 2016. From this table, you can see men's individual and women's individual. As you know, this is Olympic competition programs. From this table, you can see which country is strong. 2000, 2004, 2008, 2012, 2016, 5-time Olympic Games. So you can see which country they won gold medals. Yeah, Russia, gold medal, Russia, Ukraine, China, Belarus. This is the men's individual. And the women's individual, the gold medals from Russia, Germany, China, Canada, and Canada. So it's clear, you can see. Yeah? This is statistics of medals for all previous Olympic Games. From this table, you can see total 9 countries. In the past, the 5-time Olympic Games, they won medals. And China, they won total 3 gold medals. And total, China won 11 medals from Olympic Games. And the second is Canada. They won 2 gold medals and total 7 medals. And then Russia, Ukraine, Germany, Belarus, Great Britain, Australia, Uzbekistan. So total 9 countries, they won the medals from previous Olympic Games. This table is the number of the country and the gymnasts of all previous Olympic Games. You can see the list. So, in 2004 Athens Olympic Game, total 16 countries participated in the Olympic game. In 2004 Olympic game, 20 countries participated in the Olympic game. This is London. This is this is Beijing, London, and Rio. This is the participating gymnasts. This is the number. The first time in Olympic Games in 2000, total 24 gymnasts, 12 men and 12 women. So from 2004, as the Olympic Game, the numbers increased to 32, 16 boy and 16 girl. And later, it's same. Yeah? This is the statistics of medals for all previous Youth Olympic Games. So from this table, you can see China won 4 gold medals and the total 6 medals. Yeah, and then the Ukraine, New Zealand, Japan, Great Britain, Belarus, Australia, Russia, Portugal, and Austria. So in the past, the three-time Youth Olympic Games, you can see total 10 countries won the medals. Yeah, so this is clear. You can see from this table now which country is strong in the Youth Olympic Games. So this is the statistics of the medal for all previous World Championships. So this is many years, yeah? So from this you can see until the last year, 34 World Championships in Japan, in Tokyo. So until now, Russia won 72 gold medals, total 155 medals. Yeah, and the second place is United States. They received total 184 medals. Then China, Germany, Great Britain, France, Canada, Australia, Portugal, Belarus, and Japan. And these medals, total medals, include 3 disciplines: trampoline, double mini, and tumbling. So this table includes 3 disciplines, not only in trampoline. Yeah. So from this you can see in the past, from the 1964 we have the first World Championship until last year, 2019. So this is a total, the ranking of which country, how many medals they win. So you can see from this table, you can see which country in this 3 disciplines is strong. So this table shows the world champion in men's individual and women's individual, because these 2 disciplines is an Olympic competition program. So from this, you can see from this table, you can see from 2007 until last year, 2019, the world champion in men's individual, you can see China, until last year. So China in men's individual from 2007 until last year, China keep 13 years world champion. And the latest, you can see 2007, the world champion in World Championship is Elena Kalavayeva. Then China, Canada, China, Belarus, Canada, Japan. So this is here is special. I want to congratulate again to Japan, Mori Karu. So this is the Japan, the first time to win the gold medals in women's individual. So congratulations again. So what's the basic situation of trampoline development in Asia? As you know, the trampoline now in Asia is not very popular. So the basic the situation now is high-level country now is the China, Japan, and Uzbekistan and Kazakhstan. Now is the level is higher. So especially China and Japan now is in the world is the top level. And China, Hong Kong in junior is better. So this country is new country and ranges. Yeah, Thailand, Kuwait, India, Vietnam, Singapore, Iran, Philippines, DPRK, Qatar, Korea, Chinese Taiwan, and China Macau. So this country only in recent year they began to practice and develop these sports. So the level now is lower. So now in Asia, total 17 countries and a region. Now this so compare with European. So in the trampoline now in Asia is not popular. So what's the current main problem in Asia for trampoline? The country that develops trampoline is less, yeah, it's not popular. And in balance of development, the overall level is not high. And there are not enough judges with FIG private for each cycle. So especially in the Asian games, we always don't have enough the judges with the FIG, the private. So sometimes we invite some judges from the European, from American, and sometimes from Oceania. So we, in that cycle, we want to pay much attention to give some the judging courses. Yeah. So I think we hope we have more and more official the FIG the judges. So development planning of a next step for Asia. Trampoline TC is planning to organize the Asia Trampoline Age Group competition in next cycle. Include 4 age groups, 11 to 12 years old, 13 to 14, 15 to 16, 17 to 21 years old. This is the same as FIG age group competition. And in the early of this year, the AGU, the Trampoline TC, we have already discussed this matter. And in next cycle, we want to organize the age group competition. So I think that this is a good way to attract more and more teenagers to join our sports. Second, to expand the Asian Trampoline Championship. Some countries from other continental, such as Oceania, was invited to participate in the competition. Third, further strengthen the training of judges in order to enlarge the number of qualified judges. This is our thesis, the planning for next cycle. So let's go to part 2, FIG technical regulation. Olympic Games. Competition programs. As you know, trampoline in the Olympic Games, they have 2 disciplines, men's individual and women's individual in trampoline. And the participating, the number, 16 men and 16 women. Quota place for each country, maximum 2 men and 2 women. Qualification for entry. Qualifying is based on the results of the new qualifying system. Includes trampoline gymnastics world championships in the year preceding the Olympic Games. Trampoline individuals World Cup series prior to the Olympic Games, and the continental championships in the year of Olympic Games. What's the new qualifying system for Tokyo Olympic Games? Criteria 1, 2019 World Championships. Qualification places up to 8 men and 8 women athletes. Top 8 men and top 8 women athletes based on the results of the individual finals will each qualify 1 quota place for their country with the maximum of 1 athlete per country. For example, this is the 2019 Trampoline Gymnastics World Championship. This is the final, men's individual final. This is the results. China the first place. China got 1 quota place, 1 quota for Olympic Games. And Belarus second place, they got 1 quota. And China 2 third place, but this is no. This China can't got second quota because each country only 1 quota. So number 4 is Russia, got 1 quota. And next is Japan. So Japan got 1 quota. Japan second, no. And Russia second, no. And 8th place, France. France got 1 quota. So from men's individual, the final produce 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, produce 5 quota for Tokyo Olympic Games. Yeah, this is the men's individual. This is the last year World Championship individual final men. So produce 5 quota. This is the woman individual. Yeah, you can see the first place is Japan. Japan got 1 quota. And the second Japan, no. And Canada got 1 quota. China got 1 quota. France got 1 quota. And Great Britain, 1 quota. And Russia, 1 quota place. So total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So from women's individual final, produce 6 quota for the Olympic game. Criteria 2, 2020 Continental Championships. qualification places up to 4 men and 4 women athletes. The highest placed male and the highest placed female athlete, based on the results of the final from each continental championship 2020. Will each qualify 1 quota place from their each qualify 1 quota place for their country, provided the continent have not already a country qualified under criteria 1 or criteria 3. Now I give you an example. As you know, trampoline in Africa, the level is lower. So it's very, very difficult for gymnasts from Africa to get a quota from criteria 1 or criteria 3. So in Africa Continental Championship can produce quota place for men or for women. Criteria 3, 2019 to 2020, Trampoline World Cup Series. 6 World Cup competition will be held as follows. 2 competitions between February and April 2019, and 2 competitions between July and mid-October 2019, and 2 times competition between February 2020 and June 2020, out of which the 4 best results will be taken into consideration. So you can see in 2019, we have 4 times the World Cup. And in 2020, we have 2 times World Cup. Total 6 World Cup is qualifying the World Cup series. Yeah, only in these 6. Then we take the 4 best results of the 6 World Cup to score points. You see, this is the World Cup. Yeah, the points. For example, Han Charo, this is the man for men. Han Charo in Azerbaijan, Han Charo he's the 3rd place, so he got 60 points. And in Belarus, he got 50 points. So, and Russia World Cup, he got 55. In Spain, he also 3rd place. He got 60 points. And this is Azerbaijan in 2020. So he got 28 points. So now Han Charo, he got 225 points. So now it's the 1st place. The Gaoli, China, now 193. Yeah? This is that following. So from this table, you can see the gymnasts, they got the total points. So we left, now we have another, we have the Italy, the Olympic Games, Italy, the World Cup. But because of everybody the the pandemic, so now this is the postpone, maybe next year. So this is for ladies. You see the total points. Now the first place is China, Lin Lim, 225. Second, also China, Zhu Xueying, 200. Then Japan, Great Britain, Russia. Japan, China, Canada, and Japan and Germany. And according to the qualifying system for Tokyo Olympic Games, only in this country, who get the quarter place from World Championship, then they can get second quarter place from the World Cup Series. And only 4 countries, they can get second quarter place. So this is the new system for Tokyo Olympic Games. Youth Olympic Games. Until the last year, we have already we have the 3-time the Youth Olympic Games. The first Youth Olympic Games should be held in 2022, but now it's postponed to 2026 in Senegal. But we get a news from the IOC, and we also, FIG Trampoline TC, we also know the trampoline will be canceled in next World Cup in 2026. It was canceled. But what about the 2030? Now we don't know. Everything depends on the host country in 2030. So we don't know whether or not trampoline will come back in 2030. We don't know. So everything depends on the hosting country in 2030. Youth Olympic Games, the competition, you know, discipline is the same, the Olympic Games, men's individual and women's individual. And the competition ages changed from 16 to 17 to 15 to 16. So from next time, the Youth Olympic Games, the competition age changed, yeah? From 16, 17 to 15 to 16. The maximum 1 boy and 1 girl for each country. And the Continental Championship is the qualification for Youth Olympic Games. This is the top 3 men of all previous Youth Olympic Games. So from this table, you can see, this is for men. You can see gold medal from which country? Yeah, from Ukraine. This is the 2010 Singapore. And New Zealand, 2014. And 2008, gold medal from China. So this is for men. And silver and bronze. So you can see, yeah, which country is better and strong. This is the top 3 women of all previous Youth Olympic Games. The gold medal, you can see from China, all from China. And the silver from Belarus, Japan, Australia. And bronze from Japan, Russia, and Russia. World Games. As you know, now in the World Game, we have 6 disciplines. Sixth, the competition program. Men's synchronized, women's synchronized, men's tumbling, women's tumbling, women's double mini, men's double mini, and women's double mini. Now we have 6 disciplines in World Games. But in next World Cup, World Games, men's synchronized and women's synchronized will be cancelled. So from next World Game, we have only 4 disciplines. This 4 disciplines, and this is the number of the participating. Yeah, the participants, 10 gymnasts, and there's also 10 gymnasts. The qualifying the competition is the World Championship 2 years previous to the World Games. So this change. So from 6 disciplines to 4 disciplines, decrease. Yeah, start from 2022. The maximum 1 per country per event. The finals, the maximum 1 gymnast per country and per event. No team final. In World Games, no team final, just the individuals. The World Championship. In Trampoline Gymnastics World Championship, we have 3 disciplines, trampoline, tumbling, and double mini trampoline. In trampoline, we have 6 disciplines: men's individual, women's individual, men's synchronized, women's synchronized, men's team, women's team. In tumbling, we have 4 disciplines: men's individual, women's individual, men's team, women's team. And double mini trampoline, we also have 4 disciplines: men's individual, women's individual, men's team, and women's team. Be careful. In an even year, the World Championship, we have 14 gold medals. 14 gold medals. So trampoline includes 6 disciplines, and tumbling also includes 4 disciplines, and double mini also 4 disciplines. So total together 6 plus 4 plus 4. So together 14 gold medals. That means in an even years, the World Championship, we have team final. Yeah, you look, we have team final. Yeah, we have team final. In even year, the World Championship in even year, we don't have team final. You look, we don't have team final. We just have individual. Individual. So, but in even year, we add a new event, all round the team competition. So in even year, the World Championship, we have only 9 gold medals. 4 plus 2 plus 2 and plus 1. So total 9 gold medals in even year. The all-round team final is a new competition event from 2018. 2018. The last year in Tokyo World Championship is second time. What's the all-round team final? What's the competition of a team? This event will be the mixed gender join together the 8 events as follows. 1 individual woman, 1 individual man, 1 synchronized woman, 1 synchronized man, 1 tumbling woman, 1 tumbling man, 1 double mini woman, 1 double mini man. So total 8 events. Yeah. All-round team event will consist of qualification and finals. Qualification to the all-round team final. Federations will qualify to this final by adding their best score of 8 individual events from preliminary round. The top 5 teams with the highest total combined team score after qualification qualify to participate in the combined team final. So let's to see World Cup. During the Olympic cycle, 2017 to 2020, there will be 2 FIG Trampoline Individual World Cup series, 2017 to 2018, and 2019 to 2020. And this cycle, the World Cup, is the qualifying the World Cup for Tokyo Olympic Games. With 8 events in the first series and 8 events in the second series. The competition will take place between February to April and between July to middle October. You can see this is in this cycle, 2017 to 2020. In this cycle, this is the first series, 2017 to 2018. So we have total 8 times World Cup, And in series 2, in this cycle, series 2, we also have 8 times World Cup, but only the first 6 is qualifying the World Cup, for Tokyo Olympic Games. The Trampoline World Age Group Competition. The World Age Group Competition started in 1974. Until last year, 2019, FIG have already organized 27 sessions. The age group, FIG, the trampoline age group include 11 to 12 years old, 13 to 14, 15 to 16, 17 to 21, 4 ages group, And events, the competition program for World Age Group competition. Individual events in trampoline, double mini, tumbling, and synchronized events. And this is for man, this for boy, and this is for girl. This is the competition events. Trampoline, double mini, tumbling, and synchronized. Stage of the competition. The FIG World Age Group competition must be held in the same year as the World Championship. The FIG World Age Group competition will be staged as a separate the competition and not in conjunction with any other competition. Normally, the age group competition following the World Championship in the same city and in the same hall. Normally like this. Yeah? Number of the participants, a maximum entry of 80 participating gymnasts per federation is permitted. Yeah, so it's very big, the team. So if you are participant in all the events. The gymnastics who have competed in an event at the World Championship may not compete in the same year in that event at the FIG World Age Group competition. So this rule is the same as artistic the competition. So if you compete in age group, so you can't compete in the World Championship. So this rule is the same as artistic. Continental championships. Continental championships are qualifying the competition of Olympic game and Youth Olympic game. Every 2 years be organized in even year. Competition including senior and junior, but competition is separate. World Junior Trampoline Championships. The first World Junior Artistic Gymnastics Championship in Hungary, held in 2019. And the first World Junior Rhythmic Gymnastics Championship was held in Moscow, also in 2019. But what about the trampoline? When we have the junior, the trampoline championships. In the last year, FIG trampoline, the TC, we have already discussed this matter. And in our planning in next cycle, we want to organize the World Junior Trampoline Championships. Yeah. If we have the World Junior Trampoline Championship, how about the calendar for next cycle? This is FIG, the Trampoline TC. This is the plan for next cycle if we have the World Junior Championships. Like this, in the even year, you look, we have the World Junior Championship. And even year, we have World Age Group competition. Yeah. So in each year, yeah, we both the World Age Group competition and the Junior the competition. But what's the difference? The World Age Group and World Junior Championships. As you know, the World Age Group competition includes 4 age groups. But World Juniors Championship, the competition age is 13 to 16. 13 to 16. So this is different from World Age Group competition. So this is different. The age is different. So this is just the planning for the next cycle. Yeah, if we have the World Junior Championship. So now let's go to the FIG code of point of trampoline. Because in this part, I want to just introduce some contents of the code points of trampoline, because my colleague, the Dr. Fung, and the TC member, Moto, they will also introduce the code points of trampoline. They are focused to introduce how to evaluate the execution and how to calculate the difficulty. And they are also introduce double mini and the time limit. So in this part, I just talk about some contents of code points of the trampoline. Trampoline competition they include individual competition, team competition, and synchronized competition. Individual competition. Individual competition includes qualifying round, semi-final, and finals. In qualifying round, there are two routines. The first routines include special requirements. The second is voluntary. Semi-final, top 24 in qualification round will go to the semi-final. One routine in semi-final. Finals, top 8 in semi-final will go to final. There is one voluntary routine in the final. What's the special requirements for the first routine for senior? 1. The routine consists of 10 different elements, each with a maximum 270-degree somersault rotation. Second, 4 elements will have difficulty ratings. The difficulty will be added to the execution, time of the flight, and horizontal displacement score to give the total score of the first routine. Third, 9 of these 4 elements may be repeated in the second routine of the qualifying round. Otherwise, the difficulty will not be counted. So what's the special requirements for the first routine, junior? The routine consists of 10 different elements. Only one element allowed with less than 270 degrees somersault rotation. One element to front or back. One element from front or back in combination with requirements number 1. One double front or back somersault with or without twist, and one element with a minimum of 540 twist and a minimum of 360 somersault rotation. So this is the special requirements for the first routine for junior. Team competition. A team comprised a minimum of 3 and a maximum of 4 gymnasts per event. Every members of the team will perform to the World Championships. Qualifying round acts is also a qualification for the team finals. In the team finals, 3 gymnasts from each team will perform 1 routine. Top 5 teams in qualifying round qualify for the team final. Synchronize the competition. A synchronized pair consists of 2 women or 2 men. A gymnast may only compete in 1 synchronized pair. In only 1 synchronized pair. Synchronized competition will consist of qualifying round and a final. Partner must do the same element at the same time and must start facing in the same direction. But twins don't need to be in the same direction. Only twins, the partners, the 2 gymnasts, you can have the different direction. The dress for gymnast and the sporter. So about the dress, most of them is the same artistics, but something is different. For men's, you can wear trousers, you can also wear shorts. And the trampoline shoes and all foot covering of the same color as the gym. Gym trousers or white. Now this is the different, the artistic, yeah? And the female, you can see in the female, the leotard, I think this is almost same, yeah? The artistic, the ladies' requirements. And you can see this, the trampoline shoes and all white foot covering. Oh, this is a special requirements. This is the difference. Wearing of jewelry, of watches is not permitted during the competition. Rings without the gemstone may be worn if they are taped. Bandages or support pieces mustn't create the big contrast with the skin color. Underwear must not be visible. Any violation of above articles may result in penalty of 0.2 points. Team competition. Member of the team or synchronized pair must wear the same uniform. Failing to do so may result in disqualification from the team or synchronized event. So you must wear the same uniform, team competition or synchronized. You must wear the same. So the national identification or federation emblem. At FIT events, national identification or emblem has to be worn. Otherwise, there will be a penalty of 0.2 points. I think this is same as artistic competition. warming up. Immediately prior to the qualifying round and the finals, each gymnast will be allowed 30-second warm-up on the competition apparatus. If a gymnast abuses this time limit, the chair of the judges panel will deduct a penalty of 0.3 points. Start of a routine. Each gymnast will start on the signal given by the chair of the judges panel. After the signal has been given, the gymnast must initiate the first element within 1 minute. Otherwise, there will be a deduction as follows. 61 seconds, 0.2, deduct 0.2. 91 seconds, deduct 0.4. 121 seconds, deduct 0.6. 181 seconds, the gymnast will not be allowed to start the routine, disqualification. Yeah? So you must, in 1 minute, within 1 minute, you must start the first skill. Otherwise, there will be deduction as this follows. After a routine is started, talking to or giving any form of signal to a gymnast by their own spotter or coach during the routine will result in a penalty, the 0.6 deduction. The judges panel. This is the judges panel. Yeah? Composition with horizontal displacement device. Yeah? Individual competition. 1 chair of judges panel, 6 execution judge, 2 difficulty judge, so total 9 judges. Synchronized competition, 1 chair of judges panel, 6 execution judge, and number 1, number 3, number 5 execution judges for trampoline equipment 1. And number 4, number 2, number 4, number 6 for number 2 trampoline. So also 2 difficulty judges. So total also 9 judges. So this is the for synchronized judges panel. This is the for individual competition judges panel. Oh, total is the same, 9. Competition without horizontal displacement device. So for individual competition, also 1 chair of judges panel. And this is the 4 execution judges and 2 judges for individual horizontal displacement. And the 2 difficulty judges, this is same. So total is also the same, 9 judges. This is for individual. This is for synchronized, also 1 chair of judges panel. And the 4 judges, execution judges, and number 1 and the number 3 judges for trampoline number 1. And number 2 and the number 4 judges, execution judges, for trampoline number 2. So, and 2 judges for synchronized horizontal displacement. Yeah? And also same, 2 judges, difficulty judge. Total is also 9. Yeah? Also 9. So this is my lecture. This is the last part. Specific judges rule for trampoline. This part is about the judges course. The judges course. The intercontinental and the international judges course in trampoline, double mini, and the tumbling will last 4 days. The course will include a theory exam on the code points and the technical regulation and a practical video. In the continental judges course, judges participating must be category 1, category 2, or category 3. All judges who wish to raise or maintain their category must take the examination. All the participating judges can take exam in all 3 disciplines, trampoline, tumbling, and double mini. Category 1 may be achieved in the continental judges course only. Means only in the continental judges course you can get category 1. International and ranges courses. Judges with category 1, category 2, category 3, category 4, and judges with the highest national brevet may participate. Participants are able to qualify up to category 2. If the minimum passing grade is not achieved by judges at the intercontinental course, that judges may retest at an international course. Judges who fail or wish to achieve a higher score may retest at another international judges course. Federation requested judges courses. The Federation requested judges courses are organized by national federations. Upon request and approval of FID, participants are able to achieve only category 4. What about the exam? Examination, contents and evaluation of the examination. Trampoline, execution. There will be 20 routines in the exam. Each routine is worth 10 points. The maximum score, 200 points. The pass score, 120 points. Difficulty. There will be 10 routines in the exam. Each routine is worth 5 points. For each error, deduct 1 point, up to a maximum of 3 points for any one routine. So this part, difficulty, the maximum score 50 points and the pass score 42 points. So it's not easy for judges. Series, 30 seconds based on the code points, the judges guide, and technical regulations. Maximum score 30 points, the pass score 21 points. The series normally is not difficult. It's easy to pass. So you look. This table is, you look, this is the exam execution. This is the full mark, or this is the full mark. Yeah? Execution, full mark is 200. If you get 160, oh, excellent. If you get 140, very good. 130, good. 120, pass score. Difficulty is also, if you get 42 points, this is a pass score. And the series, the 21, this is the pass score. So you can look at this, you can know, yeah, the different the levels.
Thank you very much, Professor Liu, for this wonderful lecture. And you provide a really good overview of the development of trampoline, especially in the context of Asia. And well, for me, I think which is really informative and really useful. And more importantly, you also provide a lot of detailed explanation of the major competitions in our sport. And I think which is also really useful for our Asian gymnastics community, especially for the officials, coaches, judges, and the gymnasts to get themselves prepared for those events. And also, last but not the least, you also talk about the preparation for the judges exam, and which I think is also really important because in your presentation, you also highlight some of the program that we have at the moment, and we don't have enough FIG judges, and those information definitely is helpful for the judges to join our community, and also they're going to get the qualification in the next cycle. Thank you very much. And we still have 2 more seminars for trampoline. And so please stay tuned with the AGU official website and also the social media channels for the details. So thank you very much for Professor Liu again, and also thanks for the audience for your participation. Okay, and looking forward to see you guys again. And take care and good luck. Bye-bye.